It's the weekend, South Jersey, and I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. We're going to break it all down for you here with our rainfall coverage over the weekend and into Monday. It is a 50-50 weekend ahead, and Saturday, that's the soggy one. Anything you want to do inside, fantastic on Saturday. Anything you want to do outside, not going to be the day for that. We'll eventually dry out as we go into Sunday, but Saturday, it's going to be raining all day long. Now, we take a look at our monthly review at Atlantic City International Airport. We look at our temperatures first, and even though there's a good amount of blue on this calendar, we ended up above average, 2 degrees above average to be exact. And then when it comes to precipitation, well, we were drier than average in both Atlantic City International Airport as well as AC itself, and we'll take it. It was wet in January, wet in December, wet all last fall, so we could use a month where it wasn't wet consistently. But here comes the wet weather as we go into tonight. Rain starts between 9 to 11 p.m. and it's just a soaker all day long. It'll rain in the morning, it'll rain in the afternoon, and it'll rain into the evening as well, ending between 5 to 7 p.m. And then even overnight, some areas of drizzle and mist through early morning on Sunday, and then eventually we clear out as we go into the day. Rainfall totals will be around an inch, a little bit lower in places like Point Pleasant, Jackson, Toms River, a little bit higher than an inch in Cape May and in Fortescue, but roughly about an inch. Gusts will kick up as we go into the day on Saturday, coming out of the south and east. Top gusts around 40 miles an hour. Not enough for damaging winds, but enough to hear the leaves rustling in the wind or the branches rustling in the wind. Of course, we have that rain too throughout the day. Winds will lighten as we go into Saturday night. And then eventually for Sunday, winds come out of the north and west, and that's how we're drying out a little bit with a gentle wind at that. Visibility will be an issue at times on Saturday. And during the day Saturday, usually we get our fog at night. Not so much the case on Saturday. Visibility is under a half mile. You see it at the shore in the morning, and then pretty much could be anywhere during the afternoon into the early evening here. So it's not good for walkers. It's not good for bikers. It's not good for drivers. Be alert if you're in the fog here, and we can all do what we want to do safely. We'll be fog free as we go into our Sunday. For tonight, temperatures do the opposite. We actually rise overnight from the 30s into the 40s inland and at the shore from about 40 to 45 degrees. Rain falls for a good part of the night, and it's a soaker on Saturday. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It will happen. It's going to rain all day long. We'll have mist on Saturday night into early Sunday, and then Sunday night's mostly cloudy. Now, temperatures are above average during the day and at night. In fact, overnight lows 10 to 15 degrees above average, more like a mid-April night than an early March night across the area. And if you're wondering if the mild air will continue, the answer is yes. We're looking at some dark reds here from the Climate Prediction Center, and that means a well above average chance of temperatures being above average for the month of March. That means more 50s and eventually more 60s and 70s as the month goes on. I still think there is a stretch around St. Patrick's Day where it does turn cold for a few days. Other than that, though, that will be it. Here's a look at our inland 7-day. You're going to see the next 7 days. We don't even sniff the 40s inland here. Plenty of temperatures in the 50s, if not 60 on Wednesday. Although it is going to be wet Tuesday and Wednesday. And I am eyeing a coastal storm for next weekend. We'll have plenty of time to talk about it, but just something to keep in mind. Over at the shore, high temperatures, of course, going to be cooler. It always is this time of the year, but still going to be above average. And again, remember, Sunday, pretty much dry, just some early mist during the morning. You can check out more from our Lee Weather Team with our Across the Sky podcast. New episodes every Monday.